Wow, look at this. Look at this ball. We even have the boss tied up in this mess. Look at that. Folks, we're just having fun out here with this. Hey, hi, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel, where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites every single time. Folks, I am so excited to be back out here with another new game to the channel. Now, if this one looks just a little bit familiar to you, just a little bit, I'm not surprised. Guess what? We've seen that frog on top of the mech previously in a game called Shoulders of Giants, which is another really cool roguelite. This is a third-person roguelite shooter, and I'll tell you what, very enjoyable. I would compare it to Risk of Rain 2. But the dev group behind Shoulders of Giants said, hey, we're going to take these characters and this concept and make a bullet heaven game out of them. And I'll tell you what, I have played a handful of runs of the game, and I think it's really fun. So we are going to have a good time today trying out the demo for Entropy Survivors. Ooh, Cosmic Clap. I am a fan of this one. So we are trying to survive for a requisite period of time in this mode, and we have really two sets of weapons, and that's similar to Shoulders of Giants as well. You've got Froggy's attacks. He holds the pistol above the mech, and then we have the gigantic sword attacks of the mech. And by virtue of leveling up, we can expand upon the arsenal of both of these primary weapons. And ladies and gentlemen, that is exactly what we're going to try to do. Okay. I'm actually going to just go with a general upgrade to the sword, because I use it quite a bit. It's a strong attack. It's got a little bit of knockback to it. And I'll tell you what, over time, this sword is going to get beefier and beefier and more problematic. But not for us. Not for us. What are you talking about, Goat? Problematic. How dare you? We're offended. Now, there's a couple of things along the way that you can interact with and open up even more powers. I actually summoned in a boss here so that we can try and take the boss down and get even more power, right? Why not? Gamble a little bit. I also have an AoE that we can fire off. It is on that timer there down south on the HUD. And that provides some knockback, some damage, and if we stand inside of it, we also get some health back over time. So it's a nice arsenal overall. There are a number of meta progression upgrades, both in the form of stats, but then you can also look at beefing up your weapons and capabilities through a skill point system that's separate from the stat boost upgrades. We'll show all that off at the end of the run. Let's go ahead and fire off that health. It's standing there for a little bit. You can see the guy's life dropping down ever so slightly while he was inside. All right. And we've got two bosses out there at the same time. That was not my intention, but you know what? We'll deal with it. It'll be okay. Until it's not, right? Okay. I think we're going to go Cosmic Clap with the two claps. All right, we I've taken that guy down. Let's grab the thing, and we are basically going to get the equivalent of a treasure chest. All right, can we get in there? Maybe? Yeah, we're just going to force it. Sometimes you got to force it. Hey, cheers to you, by the way. Take a sip of coffee here. Like I mentioned the other day, I have been on just an epic run of outstanding dark roasts. It just continues, folks. So I hope you've got something nice going in your cup today. Boy, the enemies are already beefing up on us, aren't they? Okay, this piercing beam can be quite good. I've had that in the past. I also like this upgrade option to make that AoE even better. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. I think that's a more unique upgrade. I figure we'll take it, fire that off right now. See, the area is much larger at this point. But I'm gonna head us in the direction of that arrow. These red crystals provide various power-ups along the way. This is gonna suck in all the gems. Cosmic trash truck. Summon an army of garbage trucks to plow through enemies at random? Oh, that is glorious. I have not seen that yet. Let's see what that looks like. There it is. Yeah, that's tremendous. Big fan of that. All right, Chakram. Fling out a spinning boomerang blade that damages all enemies in its path. That sounds quite okay, doesn't it? Yeah, let's do that. Come on, something good over here. Oh, nice. All right, that's going to fire off our gun weapons repeatedly for a minute. And we'll net right out with another treasure. Okay, cheers to you. Let's see what we got here. So, an upgrade to our class. Oh, outstanding. Some additional pickup range. That knocks the cooldown down, and we've added to the convoy of garbage trucks. Time to take out the trash. All right, this is going great so far. Quite pleased with the arrangement. Folks, have you heard of this Bird Buddy bird feeder? I got my wife a Bird Buddy for Christmas. And this is a bird feeder that, you know, connects up via the network. Let's make a decision here. That'll knock the cooldown. Oh, and we get 2 attacks instead of 1. Let's do that. Yeah, that's outstanding. This is going to be great, too. I like these power-ups. They really do come in handy. So we'll just keep leaning towards the power-ups. Perfect. That convoy is just tremendous. All right, I will get back to... Oh, man, 3 trucks. We got to do it. Hard to say no to that. So, this bird feeder connects up to your network, and then it'll send you notifications throughout the day when you have a bird visiting. And then, of course, it's equipped with a camera and a machine vision algorithm that helps identify the species. Oh, this is interesting. Let's go with the grape shot. Give a new capability to Froggy. I feel like he needs something. Grab some health while the horde is at bay here. Perfect. So she's got it set up now, and it's awesome. It does exactly what it reports to do. And now I'm getting text messages from her with all the birds that are showing up. It's all well and good, right? That's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about how squirrels... It turns out, and I didn't know this, turns out squirrels are assholes. Did you know that? If you know, you know. Some of you might know. I hope that most of you don't know. Yeah, it turns out squirrels are assholes, and they screw up your plans. They really do, and they do a good job of it, and they're, you know, they're very persistent in wanting to screw things up for you, turns out. So the squirrels continue to find ways to get up in this bird feeder. And we have tried so many things, folks. We have tried the spicy bird seed, you know, because birds aren't affected by spice, but squirrels are, and it's, you know, it's supposed to help take care of the problem. You know, I can tell you, it doesn't. Turns out it doesn't take care of the problem. My wife also bought this thing called the baffle, because she has the feeder up on a dowel rod. You know, if you imagine like a thick wooden rod, she has the feeder kind of like screwed into the top of the rod. Let's go grab that health, and then we'll go grab our chest. Wonderful. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So, better cooldown, better damage, more stagger duration, and more grapes. All right. I'm into it. I am into it. So, we have just about tried everything. This baffle is a cone that sits at the middle of the rod. And, you know, it's supposed to, like, if they're climbing the rod, it stops them from being able to climb further. And that seemed to be working. You know, in fact, we were even ready to declare my wife a winner in this war with the squirrels. And then the notification came in that another one had gotten up there. Yeah, apparently they're climbing the other rod that's next door that holds the other type of bird food. Let's see, rock wave. Launch hard-hitting geological waves vertically and horizontally. I mean, that sounds pretty good. Let's do that. Oh, I like the rock wave. Okay. Good stuff. Some more health. Okay, we're almost at max health again. That's great. It is getting a little bit more crowded out here, wouldn't you agree? So, I was just out there a little bit ago. I have moved the other rod away. And we're going to hope for the best here. But I'll tell you what, the squirrels, man, shocking to me how persistent they are. They just don't give up. You know, you would think that they'd get to a point where they'd go, man, we're just not going to eat anymore. We're just, this whole eating thing, it's not worth it, it turns out. You know, we've realized they don't want us eating from this, and so we're just going to stop eating altogether. Giving up. You know what I mean? It's not working out that way. Wow, this spider boss looked very menacing, but you'd agree, went down very fast overall. I'm good with it. Now let's go grab that. That's wonderful. Fire that up too. Perfect. All right, so the convoy is now up to 4. Goodness gracious, look at that. Just rolling on through. That's great. All right, do we want to up the rock wave? I think we do. Yeah. Now, I know they keep showing us movement speed, but I don't know. I don't feel slow. I actually feel pretty good about our speed capabilities, so I keep going with the other options, but maybe next time. All right, let's head towards the next power-up crystal here. See if we can keep this run going a little bit longer. Oh, this is outstanding. Okay, so we're gonna make a big ball. The game just turned into Katamari. If you know, you know. A lot of you probably know because it's a wonderful, wonderful, weird game. All right, we're building up the ball. Just wait for it. Wait for it. Every time I roll them up, we extend the bar, and then boom. Isn't that outstanding? All right, what do we got here? Base ammo, base damage, and another bounce. Wonderful. I'm here for it. All right. Let's fire that off. You know, I don't want to leave before we get these crystals, especially with the magnesis. So, yeah, we don't have to get uber close to them. We're back at full health again. This combination of powers is really coming together nicely. Look at those dump trucks. Now, looks like we've got another elite on the scene here. Wow. Health just really falling fast on those guys. Love to see it. So if anybody has any techniques to get rid of squirrels, has dealt with this successfully, boy, I'd love to hear them. Really would. And for anybody that hasn't heard of the Baffle, I believe you can find it on Amazon. Maybe just do a squirrel, not a squirrel, a Google for squirrel baffle, and it'll come up that way. Nice little cone system. And my wife got it, and I said, oh, so are they supposed to climb up part of the way and then they fall? And she said, well, you know, they don't always fall, but I guess they could fall. And then I said, oh, okay, and then are you thinking like a pit of spikes below? Squirrels check in, but they don't check out. You know what I mean? That's what I was thinking. But, no, that's not what she was thinking, it turns out. She was not thinking squirrels check in, but they don't check out. I don't know that she loved that idea. Wow, look at this. Look at this ball. We even have the boss tied up in this mess. Look at that. Folks, we're just having fun out here with this. That is one of the coolest abilities in a bullet heaven. Really, really like what they did with that. All right, let's fire that off. Get the guy stuck in there, right? Oh, look at that. That'll buff the area again. Let's do it. Dump truck's coming through. Got that guy. Let's net into another chest. Wonderful. Lots of things. All right, so better cooldown on the rock wave. Damage. More damage on the sword. More grapes. Okay. Oh, we got another elite out there already. The spider dude's back. He's not going to like the chain gun we just picked up. Okay. I'm going to go with the sword. I know I said next time maybe I'd go with the speed. We're going to go with the magnesis range. That into this now. Look at this. 3 claps. Oh, goodness. Wow. All right. I'm going to spread the love around a little bit. Okay, so what do we get here? Nice. Oh, that's awesome. Even more damage on the sword. Wow. Okay, next time, we go with speed, unless something unbelievable pops. We go with speed. We are a little over 15 minutes into this run. and I mentioned that I played a couple runs prior to this. This is a significant increase in success that I've had with this game. I think my longest run was around the 8-minute mark so far. So this is really coming together in a big way. Fire that off again. 3 claps this time. If you know, you know. Okay. Where's the next power-up? To the west. Let's head towards it. I love that clap. And the cleanup crew comes in. Cosmic trash truck. Well, now this is interesting because it's going from 4 to 5. I thought it had already gone from 4 to 5. Yeah, let's go ahead and put into that. It's a wonderful ability. Might as well make it even better, right? Oh boy. Okay. These guys are getting through a little bit. Hey, roll them up. Roll them up. Roll them up. Come on, enemies. Everybody hoard up now. Oh, this is such a cool capability. I mean, somebody really likes Katamari on this dev team. That's my guess. Let's make the clap even bigger. Heard of that clap, right? Not that one though. I hope not that one. I hope that not you know. Yeah. Okay, this is a family show. Okay. Oh my goodness. Projectiles. All right. I'm not even sure what that means. I didn't think they had projectiles. Speaking of projectiles, we've got some nasty purples coming our way lately. Oh, wow. We've got a couple of bosses out there, apparently. That's okay. One down. Ooh, more clappies. Even more claps. Chakram, okay. Look at this. All right, so maybe those trucks do shoot something now. I don't know. An even bigger cosmic clap. Wow. Okay, I'm excited. We need some health back. Like, right meow. All right, that'll help a little bit. Oh, wow. That was a 5-er. More projectiles on the chakram. Cooldown on the sword. A lot more damage on the pistol. More grapes. And even better clapping. We've got 5 claps now, folks. Oh, my goodness. Oh, roll them up. Can I roll these guys up? I can. Oh my goodness, I don't even know what this was going to be, but it looks nasty, but doesn't matter anymore. We're rolling them up. This is ridiculous. All right, let's go with an upgrade to this. Looks like this is becoming more and more important, the health recovery. You'd agree. I can't get over this clap system. Oh my goodness. That's wonderful. And it basically refreshes so fast that when I go to use the sword, it's there again. Okay, I think we're going to go faster movement. Oh, look at the garbage trucks. Oh! That was such a good run! Okay, new perk point. Defeat 5 bosses. Oh, that's going to be great. Okay. So we got all kinds of good stuff. Got a lot of gold. So let's look at the skill tree here. And I'm going to go with a damage increase here. Now, these are going to unlock once I put more points into here. And it looks like we're actually filling out this section, and then it'll expand to these skills. And I'm going to put into movement speed as well. I'd like to open up this next spot here. Frog ability cooldown decreases the cooldown duration for Frog's abilities. Okay, I mean, that'll be helpful. Bonus damage when a critical hit lands. Nice. Let's put a couple into that. And, you know, we use the robot quite a bit as well. So we'll put another into there. And now we've got similar opportunities over here in this next tier. Put one more into health. Okay. So then we've got the skill point thing. We've got different classes as well. I don't think I've done the things to open all of these up yet, but it does look like I can select some of these. But this is where you can apply the skill points to, if you so choose. I think there's another section as well, right? So you've got weapons that you can apply the skill points to, and I put the ricochet on, and now timing is everything. All your shots still in the air detonate in a powerful explosion when you stop aiming. I mean, that sounds interesting. Each time you fire, you launch an extra bullet behind you as well. Now, I'm not sure, but it seems like you can only pick one of these, right? And then this, I would imagine, stays on. And then this gets turned on, and we can probably go in this direction. Not available in demo. Well, that's okay. Folks, I'll tell you what. I think this game is pretty awesome. Okay? It's a frog on a robot with a giant sword. And the frog has a gun. Isn't that cool? This is a game called Entropy Survivors, and I will include a link to the game in the video description in case you want to get in here and try the demo out. I would imagine that, you know, some of you probably want to do that. And while you're out there, do these devs a favor and hit that wish list button. It helps so much for them showing up in the Steams. A lot of games coming out. Every time we wish list these smaller titles, it really does help them show up in those results a lot better. So, anyway, thanks so much for hanging out. This was fun. We'll do this again sometime. We'll get together, we'll play a roguelike or a roguelite, and we'll give away a video game once a week too. And we can do that because of support from folks like you. I really, really appreciate your support and that you're enjoying hanging out in this community of goats. All right. I will see you again soon. Take care out there.